Bad news, everyone! Another Mattel Creations release has just dropped. This one being the Major Fuck Up update. Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, and I don't like making these complaining videos. Okay, that's a lie. British. I love a good moan. It's just sad I have to keep coming back to these sorts of videos where it's just, oh, Mattel has fucked this up, or Mattel has failed to do this, blah, blah, blah. At least this time it's not a weird product release or something with controversial opinions. This time, however, it's a serious problem. Of course, most of you will know, if you're using Mattel's site, they are not shipping outside of the US currently. And so, like a really bad breakup, basically Mattel Creations has gone fuck you to all the international people and blocked them on all their socials. Great! As for what the bug is, we can luckily find out using the Learn More tab. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't work. This has also since been updated as of me recording this video. They are now shipping to some eligible countries, and it will be noted on the product page. And this just isn't a fix. As you can imagine, this has made people mega pissed. The community is now in outrage, and Mattel have nothing to say for it. The constant bombardment of all these site issues is really starting to take its toll on the community. People have just had enough with Mattel and their cock-ups. From them using Shopify with the overrun of bots, the constant shipping problems and issues, the cancelling of orders, the recent NFT hackings, and now this. It is just too much. And of course Mattel just glossing over these issues and always keeping us in the dark. It's really something you don't expect from a company annually grossing about 560 million. Now, this seems to be one of Mattel's favourite pastimes. They do love to tell us all about these updates and live stream wonderful super treasure hunt sets that we can't obtain because the bots run rampant. But whenever there's an issue, oh, they all seem to go silent and they all seem to disappear. Along with comments and posts on the forum mysteriously disappearing, there seems to be nothing from any of the team at Mattel about any of these issues. We just get bombarded with these copy and paste replies from support or through their social medias directly. They won't tell us what this bug is, why it's happening, why it's taken them so long to fix it. They won't admit that people are going to lose money, and people can't even update their membership, despite it being literally a digital thing. And quite frankly, the way they're going about this, keeping us in the dark, not giving us any info, kind of suggests they have no idea what they're doing, and this is not going to be a quick resolve. A lot of us are going to lose big money, and they won't even reassure us that they're going to solve this problem before the deadline hits for the NFTs, which we'll get more into later in the video. It's all vague posts and pasted support replies. I don't think the ones working in support genuinely realise how much money people could be losing due to this site bug. Some people are now speculating this is all part of an elaborate scheme from Mattel to become US exclusive. This would be a bit weird, seeing as international sales make up a huge part of their market, but if you look at the evidence, it does seem true. Why would they not hold off all their sales while they release things to certain people? And the fact you can't actually renew your membership is a huge sign that something is going on here. And obviously it doesn't help when Mattel don't answer our questions as usual. The Daniel Larson drop was a big deal. They did actually fix it for some people in some countries. It was a small list, but it still segregated a ton of countries and just made more questions as to why some of the things like the NFTs still can't be redeemed for those countries either. And how are they able to fix it for one release but not any of the others? It just doesn't add up. If they have this ability to actually fix the sales, why have they only done it for the Daniel Larson one? They have not done it for the Porsche Dirtmeister, a car I really wanted to get. It just raises a lot of alarm bells. As for my opinions on them going US exclusive, I really think it'd be a stupid move if they did, so I don't think they're going to. But we can only hope. This part has really been stressing me out, and it's kind of why I wanted to make this silly little video to let some of the stress out. So, all these people, much like me, that have bought NFTs many months ago, for starters, if they could set up two-factor authentication, which realistically they should have done from the get-go before setting up all this NFT crap, we would have had our redemption date in January meaning we wouldn't have this problem at all, and I'd have my NFT cars by now. Anyone outside of the US who has NFT redemption tokens cannot redeem them. This is ignoring the fact you have to redeem them one by one and pay for postage on each, and all the hacks and issues with the virtual marketplace that went on. We're just looking at the shipping part here. This is literally a scam. This is unacceptable. Back when we bought them, we expected that if we got a redemption token, we'd be able to redeem them. Now we can't. And of course, Mattel have given no feedback as to whether we're going to actually get our cars, or whether we're even going to be compensated if we miss out. Yes, we've still got a little over a month until the redemption date hits, but so far, Mattel haven't shown any signs of this being solved anytime soon. So a lot of us are at risk at losing a lot of money here. I was lucky enough to get 3 redeemables for this unfortunate price tag. Yes, call me a hypocrite, I didn't like these and I made a video about it, but I kind of fell victim to the gambling aspect that was getting these rare cars. But unfortunately Mattel has decided to take that all away from me, and this is unacceptable. So Mattel, you better fix your shit, or else I'm gonna... Well, I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. Where do we stand with this? NFTs are a very, very weird topic. Are they just going to turn around and say, oh, well, you got the NFT equivalent, that'll do ya? If they were to reimburse us if we did miss it, what do they do? Face value the cars? Do they just give us back what we spent on the cases, which didn't guarantee us a car anyway? It's a very, very confusing and grey area. And the fact Mattel aren't addressing it at all really doesn't shine a good light on them as a whole. I don't know if there's some small claim here, whether we could sue Mattel. Judging by the fact people have had their accounts hacked and Mattel have literally just fobbed them off, I don't think there's much we can do. So if you haven't redeemed your cars, perhaps you could sell them to someone that's in the US to redeem them. Admittedly, you're going to have to sell them pretty cheap. If you have claimed them, perhaps we could look into shipping them through another company. People have looked into this, but a lot of them do seem pretty sus at best. And apparently Mattel doesn't even let you go through with shipping them to another company anyway. Somehow, even with a VPN, they can still tell you're ordering from a place they don't ship to, which is pretty much everywhere. So, are we doomed? It kind of seems that way. Hopefully Mattel sort this shit out in time, because this is not going to do them any good, and quite frankly I hope this does hinder the company in a way. They need to learn that their lack of actions do have consequences. So yeah, that kind of ends it really. I don't know what else to say. It's honestly a dire situation. I just, much like the whole community, we all wish they'd actually give us some information, maybe even just reassure us they're gonna sort it out, but quite frankly they just haven't even bothered. God, I hate the just sheer incompetence and just disregard for the customers that these massive corporate companies have. It's just